All right, what are we working on here? We have got a brand new axle for a manure tanker. I have one that I did a repair on and it started cracking right here. So I got a brand new one. We're having excessive tire wear on the other one. Because of that, there's just no way to bring that back after it started cracking. So we're gonna reinforce this brand new axle before we stick it in so we don't have to do it when it's on the tank. So there's a couple areas this thing needs to be strengthened up. Right here, this is a spindle. This is a 6-inch spindle that goes in here. And they've got that welded in here like this. And we did a video on this previously on the old axle, but we're gonna bring in a stiffener, a piece of plate from here and carry it all the way out to here. And then we can weld that piece in and it's gonna come all the way out to there. Just strengthen that up because the last one started ripping right there. And then of course the last axle started cracking right here, went up there. I wish they'd carry this piece here all the way to the other side. All one piece would really strengthen up the bottom side of that. So I gotta put another piece underneath there and then I'm gonna put another strap on here all the way across on both sides, there and there. Just put a strap there. The back side, I'm gonna, same way on this side, we're gonna put a strap from here over to there. And then this middle piece is doubled up because this here all the way over is all one piece. So that's not an issue. And then I'm just gonna lay in another strap in here and weld along there, other side. And I think that's it. So each end to hold the spindle in place and then across the tube. Yeah, I don't like having to redo this stuff like this, but I don't know. Beats the alternative. This really isn't built much different than the one that's on the other tanker that actually broke. So it's frustrating when you got to do this to brand new equipment, but whatever. I'm not an engineer. I don't know how to build stuff. I'm not going to tell them how to do it. I just fix it when it breaks. Okay, I have the spindle housing reinforced now. Yeah, seemed to go okay. So got that all welded in there. All the way around. So now we're going to go on to the axle reinforcement of putting a strap in here across the top, one across the front here to get past this piece. I want to put in a piece maybe here to there, and then there's going to be a piece on the back side to strengthen that up. So cut them up and get them welded in. Little side note video here. So I got this little scissor lift here. I made this scissor lift back when I was 15, and it was going to be for my kitchen table in the house that I was going to build when I had enough money. So I thought I'll just make this thing up to raise my kitchen table up and down so it'd be a workstation and then a kitchen table. Well, that never did happen. It kind of sat there. We got racing cars. I turned it into a car lift for our race cars, and then after that sat. Well, then when I built the house, or built the shop here, we put the iron worker in, and we have the different workstations around that you can either punch on the front, shear stuff, whatever. Well, then our steel rack is here. So I just kind of mounted that thing up on wheels, and we come in here, load the cart up, run it over there to the iron worker, and then it's got a hydraulic motor on it. We run a cord over, plug it in, and it can raise up and down to hit whatever workstation we want to. Or if we want to go over to the drill press with a big piece of metal, we can go into the drill press and it can hit any height we want. So it's kind of something I didn't think I would ever use that for, but now we use it all the time. Okay, I have this side done. I put this piece in right here. That is 8 inches wide by 13 long, and then it's all 1/2 inch thick steel that I put on. So I added this plate here, which goes all the way over to the other side, and then there's that plate there, and this plate. Both of those are the same. Flip her over, we got 2 more plates on the other side. All right, I think I have this all welded up now. Yeah, that it went quite well. This welder really can pound that heat into it. That's the setting I have. So it's a pulse. Right here it says a pulse MIG. Otherwise, they kind of call that a spray welder. So that I guess ultimately what happens is that wire, when it's coming out, kind of atomizes and then gets drawn into the steel. So a little bit different technology in that than a regular MIG welder, normal wire feed that you see. But that thing really works great. You can control, let's see, there's a setting on there to control how wide the arc or puddle is, I guess if you want to say. And I had that all the way maxed out, and that was laying down a 3/4 inch wide bead, and without moving that stick around, or not the stick, the gun around, just one solid spot, and you can just see it spread out. You can narrow that arc up, they call it arc control, keeping that narrow or wide. In this case, I kept it really high and just pounded the heat in there, and it got really, really hot, really laid in there, really nice. So that's that. We're gonna throw some paint on it, and hopefully this week we're gonna get that thing installed. So until next time, adios, see you later.